Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and I am doing my week ahead spread. I've already, if you're just tuning into my channel, I always pull it ahead of time, kind of go over the cards intuitively, and then I go to the book. Once I'm on camera, I go over the cards with you guys, and then I go to the book and see what it has to say. And sometimes I pull out Oracle. I did bring out my Sacred Destiny Oracle just in case I needed it today. Um, and I am working, and I forgot to bring the box. Um, and I have it in this pouch because I keep it with this little rose quartz stone because I'm super into stones all of a sudden. But this is a friend gave me this from Ipsy, but I thought it was very cool for this deck. And it is the Crystal Visions Tarot. And because I have trimmed it and edged it, oh, look at that color. It's just fabulous. Fabulous. It's a little bit smaller than the box, so it keeps trying to fall out of the box. And so I put it in this little pouch and carry it with me with the little rose quartz. And it fits perfect. So yeah, let's get into it today. And there's the book that comes with it. So I always do the energy obstacle advice, and right now it is almost 8 o'clock, June 20th of 2021, and it is 93 degrees. So it's a little steamy. So before I get any hotter, I'm going to go ahead and do this video. So I always do the energy obstacle and advice for the week. So for the energy of the week, I pulled the Ten of Wands. And this one, at least he's got the horse, but the horse even looks like he's just like, I need a drink of water, I need a break, I need to stop. And the Ten of Wands in like the traditional RWS is very much a person carrying a heavy load uphill. And most of my days do seem like a very long uphill battle to just get through the day and get things done. And just the fact that this could be the potential energy for the week is daunting. But I have since seen other cards, and I don't know why my hair is like, I just washed it and now it's like frizzed out. It's crazy. But I have since seen other Ten of Wands with either they're literally taking a break or they've put their burden down. And I take this as when we see the traditional RWS with him carrying his heavy burden up a hill, it never dawns on us that we are allowed to take a break. We are allowed to lay the burden down or even ask for help. And so I found that very interesting as the potential energy for the week is just remembering to ask for help when I'm overwhelmed and need it. So that's what I'm getting from that card right now is just remember, and the horse is kind of helping him uphill in this image. So I find that very fitting because I'm always having trouble asking for help. So for the obstacle, I have the Page of Pentacles. And this looks very beautiful. This deck is very beautiful, very fantastical to me. And she looks like she's just having a good old time in the tree, playing her little guitar thing. Just having a good time in the tree, just relaxing. And she's even got her eyes closed. She's like she's meditating. And that is always an obstacle for me because my brain is always going. It never shuts down. So it's very hard for me to meditate. It's very hard for me to just be in the moment. And I feel like that's what this Page of Pentacles is reminding me. It's okay to lay your burden down, to sit for a moment and just be silent, be still. And so that is always another obstacle for me is I'm never able to find that balance and that moment of peace and stillness. And so that's just a reminder that you have it in you. You have the potential to just be silent, be still. So for the advice for the week, I got temperance, and temperance to me is all about balance, and so I love that. And there's so many beautiful butterflies in there. I love that that's the advice for the week. And now I've got pop-ups. Sorry. And I love that that's they never come up until I'm actually on the video. But I love that that is the advice. Is just a reminder. You got this battle coming up this week that's going to feel like it's an uphill battle. Um, and you need to find your balance before the week even starts. You just need to find your balance, ground yourself, and prepare yourself for that and balance it out. So I love that. That is kind of rounding out this reading. So let's go to the book and see what the book says on. Oh my God. Seriously. I never ever get pop ups until I'm on the video. And I could have the computer up for 10-20 minutes. Never comes up until I'm on the video. So let's see what. Excuse me. I had to on my throat. Ten of Wands says here. And it is Father's Day, so some dogwood in my mouth. It's just floating through. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. So Ten of Wands, and it just gives you a little blurb on each card. It says the Ten of Wands is a card of feeling burdened, being overloaded, and struggling to make it. One person has taken on more than his share of work. The Ten of Wands deals with a workaholic mentality, or someone who feels they are constantly forced to do things the hard way. It's a card of resistance and fighting an uphill battle. The character in this card sits upon a horse that is strong, yet the burden and all of his belongings are too much for the horse to carry uphill, with the hot sun beating down upon them. And it does look more that the horse is more in distress than he is here. And that's kind of what I was getting in the beginning of it. In the reverse position, the Ten of Wands reverse can represent a lightening of the load, or a release in some of the pressure and responsibilities. This can be due to learning how to relinquish control and delegate some responsibilities. And that's what I kind of get here, or even here, the balance is learning to ask for help, learning to share the responsibility instead of taking it all on yourself. You don't have to. There's no written rule that says you have to carry it all yourself. And I love that. So for the Page of Pentacles, wow, and the Pentacles is before that. If I can find it. I have sweat going everywhere. Crazy. Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles represents the manifestation of dreams, reaching goals and obtaining comfort and success. The page sits high in a lush tree, which holds the brilliantly jeweled pinnacle of her potential. She plays her mandolin, and enjoys her surroundings, confident that her enthusiasm for learning will bring prosperity. Reverse. When the Page of Pentacles appears reverse, it can indicate insecurity about one's ability to succeed. That felt like a slap in the face. It can represent bad timing or a delay in achieving one's goal. It can signify a wasting of precious resources of effort. Interesting. And I dropped the next card. That's interesting, because it feels like that's been what's happening to me. Which I hate admitting. So here we have the Temperance card. The card of Temperance signifies maintaining balance, practicing moderation, and combining forces. The figure portrayed on the card tempers a chalice of water and a chalice of fire. Ooh, yeah. Missed that before. She combines the two in just the right balance, that instead of the water putting out the fire, together they create a rainbow. She sits with one foot on dry land, the material world, and one foot in the water, the subconscious. Wow. That's very interesting. Reversed, when temperance appears reversed in a spread, balance and moderation have gone out the window. And the person in question may be experiencing extremes in one or more areas of their life. It's important to scale back in order to regain harmony and equilibrium. And I love that. Love that. Love that. So I haven't pulled a card from this deck in a while. I'm going to pull a card just to do an overall reading. An overall, what can you tell me for this week coming? What final piece of advice can we get from Spirit this week for the week coming? And I'm going to shuffle this way once. Okay, what final piece of advice can we get for this week coming? I got openness. Again, you don't have to carry this burden alone. Be open to new possibilities and new potential. Yeah, I love that. So let me read the book and see what the book says in that card. I love that. I love that. It's got the astrology. You can't really, I don't know if it's picking up, but the little astrology symbols and the stars up there. That's cool. So, openness. Almost turned right to it. Secrets of the moon. The cycles of the moon affect every aspect of our life. The critical magnetic pull relegates the tides as if it acts on our planet's waters. The moon even affects the monthly cycles of women. It's not an accident that a woman's cycle and the cycle of the moon are approximately the same amount of time. In native cultures, when women lived in nature, it was not uncommon for them to menstruate during the new moon and ovulate around the full moon. It was believed that menstruation was the time that a woman had to be still, put her everyday labors aside, and renew. For all people, the dark of the moon was a time to incubate ideas, watch nocturnal dreams for signs, and be still. And again, I was getting the be still out of the Page of Pentacles. Wow. In modern life, we are, as a culture, don't honor these natural cycles often enough. And as a result, our lives are usually bereft of this important time of rejuvenation. And I love that it ties back into this 10 of Wands, where you can set your burden down and take a break, take a rest, take a respite for a moment, just to collect yourself, rejuvenate yourself. And I love that. The sacred landscape wants you to know, when you receive this card, be open to receiving signs. Be still, do nothing, be open, breathe. Relax completely and thoroughly. Incubate your dreams for the future. If you're trying to make a decision, take the time to watch for signs and listen to the whispers of the universe. Watch your dreams for messages regarding the situation. Become the sacred watcher. Observe life as it unfolds rather than becoming engaged in it. Be open to what the universe has in store for you. Be receptive to messages from your soul. This card can also be the bringer of sacred wonders into your life. Miracles can show up in ways you did not expect. I love that. And I think it ties beautifully with the reading for this week ahead. So, yeah, that's this week's reading. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to leave me a comment below. And you guys have a wonderful evening. Bye.